Greetings, friends! For today's art activity, we are going to create a train travel book. In your book, you're going to advertise different locations you might want your train to visit. These places can be real or imaginary. Where might you want your train to go? Make sure you decorate both sides of the page. You could draw pictures, or you could write words to decorate the pages. Take your time and do an excellent job with your train travel book. Now, the materials that we are going to need include a piece of paper. Now, if you have a white piece of paper, that's going to work better, but if not, you can definitely do this activity also with a piece of lined notebook paper. Because we have to fold the paper, you definitely want something thinner, so cardboard is probably not going to work for this project. Now, you're also going to need a pencil and then any kind of markers or crayons or colored pencils that you might want to color your picture with. You're also going to need a pair of scissors for cutting the paper so we can fold it into the book. So let's pack our bags, gather up our materials, and let's get to work. Today, we are going to begin by folding our paper to create the book for our train travel guide. I'm going to show you two different methods of folding the paper. The first one involves folding the paper like a hot dog, and then you are going to fold that hot dog in half, and then take those halves that you just created and fold them backwards to create a zigzag accordion style book. This is a great option if you do not have access to a pair of scissors and you can decorate the front and the back of it. Now, the other version with the scissors is the one that I did for my finished work. It's a little trickier, so we start by folding the paper like a hamburger. Make sure those corners are touching. Press and crease the paper. Then you are going to fold that in half and fold and crease the paper. Then you're going to take this and fold it in half again. So now let's fold it up and press and crease the paper. Now I'm going to unfold one time and then unfold two times. But I want to have it so there's two pieces. I can see, I can count, I can check, and I want that flap at the top and the fold at the bottom. I'm going to use my scissors and cut from the fold to the middle along this line right here. Not at the top where the flap is, where it's open, but at the bottom where the fold is. Cut directly to the middle. If you cut from the open side, the paper will not turn into a book. So now I'm going to open it up all the way, and I'm going to fold it in half like a hot dog, so that way that space that I cut is in the middle. And now I'm just going to check my seams to make sure they look good, and I'm going to pull that middle section out. So grab those two pieces and pull them out. Now you kind of have a nice little plus sign, and crease those flat. And then just go ahead and fold the whole thing together to make it like a book. Once you have folded your paper, you are going to begin thinking about what you want to put on your different pages. It's important to make sure that you put a cover to your book. So maybe give your book a title and decorate it. Maybe something that has to do with trains. I chose the title mine, Ride the Rails. Now you can see that some of my pages I have already decorated, and I'm going to work on this page now. I'm going to think about a place that I might want to travel on a train. Maybe it's someplace real or someplace imaginary. Think about a place that you would like to go. Maybe it's someplace you've been before or someplace you've never been. Take your time and make sure you're adding lots of good details to your drawing. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my details for my beach, and then I'm going to start thinking about how I would like to color my book. Now, you can use any materials that you might have on hand to color the details for your book. If you have markers, colored pencils, crayons, whatever it is that you might have access to, go ahead and use those to color and decorate your train travel guide. Once you are done coloring your book, make sure you share it with your teacher, your friends, and your family. Thanks for joining us today.